Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be the last time in this show that I will have a chance to speak to you as a normal citizen. The next time I will be speaking to you will be as an abnormal citizen, as your president. I did not come here to talk about myself or politics. I'm here to talk about my good friends, the Smothers Brothers. In the past 2 years, Tom and Dave have given me great exposure. So tonight, I would like to pay them back by exposing them. What better place to start than in their childhood? In this charming portrait, note the clothes, simple and cute, and look at that pretty striped dress on Grandma Smothers. Immediately after this picture was taken, Grandma Smothers was returned to Chino State Prison to serve out her term. This turn of events left no psychological effects on the boys. Except in later years, Dickie refused to grow a neck. And insisted on wearing Grandma's glasses. Tommy, on the other hand, found his release in sports. He quickly assumed this one-arm handstand on the parallel bars and rigidly held this position until Grandma was released. Dickie, too, found an emotional release in sports. Here we have Dick doing the famous track event, the standing redondo. With glasses. With this psychological background, the boys are more than adequately prepared for launching their career in show business. And their first big break came on the Ed Sullivan Show. Their bitter early years prepared them to do satirical comments and scathing social satire. Their pungent humor was razor sharp.
With power and passion and purpose. You sing about a driving, John Henry. A driving man. Drive on, John, you quick! Big giant of a man! When John Henry was much older, sitting on his daddy's knee. His daddy picked him up and threw him on the floor and said, "This baby's wet all over."
Now, that kind of taste and sensitivity, other offers came fast and furious. Heavyweights like Andy Williams found it especially exciting to exchange intellectual thoughts with his brother Smothers.
Forget it, will you? Andy. Tommy, now why'd you do that?
I want him to introduce us.
Oh, for crying
Introduce
out
everybody
loud.
else. What's the matter?
My brother doesn't think you introduced us.
Well, I introduced you earlier in the show. Besides that, everybody here knows you.
Not everybody knows us. So I got about 5 letters to my house just addressed to occupant.
Big deal. I get letters addressed to occupant, too. I get lots of them.
See, nobody knows you also. Nobody knows either one of us if you introduce us.
Well, all right, I'll give you an introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Occupant Brothers.
And who can forget that momentous day when Tom decided to go dramatic? The world waited breathlessly as Gary Moore gave Tommy his first big acting role.
I want some cooperation.
Yippee-yi-yi-oh, get along. Yippee-yi-yi-oh.
Now it is my pleasure to pay tribute to 2 highly talented artistic performers who are stars of their own television show. A show that has been critically hailed, universally acclaimed for its brilliance and its all-around creativity. Without further ado, let's bring them out and really hear it for these 2 great performers.
Be that as it may, we're running a little late tonight, so we'd like to thank our guests, Rowan and Mark.
Say goodnight, Dick.
Good night, Dick. Who are the 2 dummies up there?
see how hard our show is to do, don't you?
Look that up in your funkin' wagnall. Sock it to me. Very interesting. Here comes the judge. Bippity-boo. How about that?
That's not funny.
I know it's not, but sure is successful.
Same to you, fella. Our guests for next week will be Kate Smith, Jefferson Airplane, and Mason Williams. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Also appearing on tonight's show with Bob Einstein, Carl Gottlieb, and Murray Roman. This is Roger Carroll.